Hello there, welcome back to the channel. So what we're going to be working on today is mercury V6 carburetors, and these carburetors came off the NIGHTHAWK, which is the boat we're working on the channel, doing a mechanical restoration, and then at the end of summer follow up with a full restoration. Right now we're just getting the boat wet again and try to work out any bugs with the engines and anything else around the boat, and then we're going to take it apart and then redo it all. So do you want to see how I do a carburetor? Let's take it up and go from start to finish. Note, I have one of the carburetors off already, and we will pull one of these two off. Whatever one, I gotta pull this hose off, so usually these are kind of temperamental. Oh, this is loose. Whichever carburetor pulls off the hose first is the one we're gonna do. How's that sound? It's like putting the one bullet in that 6-shooter and spinning it. So this is not your atypical V6 carb, because it's got the slosh tubes, but it's pretty much the same what you may be dealing with, or you might have the same. All right, well, let's do this here. Just take the jets out. See how bad these are. Wow, actually not that bad. That's good. The other carburetors were horrible. This one's not so good, guys. Look at that. But our chem dip will take care of that. Well, from first glance, it doesn't look too bad, but if you look down in there, you'll see what we're dealing with. As said before, my other carburetors were a better example of how bad they were from sitting. I don't put the needle seats in the chem dunk. I clean those, and as well as these floats. These are the plastic floats, or I call them plastic. The other high performance carburetors that are on the other motor have the foam floats. Those you cannot use ethanol fuel with because they just absorb into them. No good. You could use ethanol with those carburetors though, but we don't run ethanol in this house on our performance stuff. I mentioned this earlier in a different video. Sorry if I repeat myself. Okay, so being that we have a gummy situation here, what I learned, I'd like to pull off the fuel inlet and use my little twizzler situation in there to get that cleaned out. Let me grab a screwdriver and a wrench. Now I went and got the big headed screwdriver. This isn't really probably big to a lot of people out there, but you want to use a screwdriver that's wide enough to take these needle seats out. You don't want to try to use a small one because you're just going to mar everything up. Alright. Get that broke free. Yeah, these are pretty gummed up. Okay. This pipe plug I keep in, doesn't matter. So clean it from the one side and then flush it out. So right now, for first dunk, we're ready to put some stuff in. Now, I always open the can, try to keep it, alright, because sometimes air could build up and you don't want, not air build up, but pressurized in the tank. You don't want it spraying you in the face. No good. So it's got a little basket. Let's throw the parts in. Throw all the screws in, get them all de-gummed up. De-gummed up. And, well, let me put that down for a second. Alright. So, put the lid back on. So I'm gonna put a timer on, and I soak each application I do for 1 hour. So when the 1 hour comes up, I will pull it out, and then immediately go and clean everything off with the carb cleaner, and then follow up with air. Don't touch your eyes with your freaking fingers either when you're touching this shit. Alright, we will see you in an hour. Alright, we're back. Stuff is still soaking for the other part of the carb, but let's take apart the main body. Alright. So, let's get this gasket off here. This one off. Alright, so now here we have the tubes here. I forgot what the hell they're called. Great video, huh? Hey, the guy didn't even know what the heck they're called. So what I use is a tip cleaner in here, and then try to get all the other debris off prior to dunking it. So let me grab the tip cleaner. Okay, so I got my Smith's tip cleaner. all different sizes. You gotta use the little guy for the center tube. Look it clean as well. Now I got a little brass bristle brush. Clean this off a little bit. There. Just try to help the situation. Okay. These plates do not have to come off. I believe these are on the high performance ones anyway. You may not see those. Alright. Now, let's take off the plastic throttle arm. Use a bigger screwdriver. Oh. An Allen key. Okay. Well, that's new. I'll be right back. I need to get an Allen key. Alright. Sorry for the delay. Alright. Just as easy. Taking this off here. This you could sync up later on. No biggie. This you don't put in either. It's plastic. I don't like to do that. Alright. Now, take this top plate off. This will need to be scraped up a little bit, clean. Now, interesting thing here, this gasket, when you get one in a kit, it doesn't have these two holes because most times you don't have these tubes on the top. So what you gotta do is use a hole punch for it. I have those hole punch kit things. So that's how I did on my new gasket. This is what it looks like up here. You could clean it out with some jet spray there. Now you want to take this off to expose the other jets here. So you got jets in there and over here. Alright, so this carburetor is ready to be dunked. It is, but we have it's occupied by the other part of the body. So we'll be back.